No more. I was trying to give her the three-peat, man.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than
Is
Hogwarts.
it really?
But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
I mean, you know, when you 2 for 2 her, you got to exude confidence, right?
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
She's like, wands is just all show.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
Who are
if
you?
you're so in-
After my brother learned the summon...
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise,
what?
Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Revelio.
Give me an option to talk to her. She just cut off mid-sentence. What? Whatever. Can I free you? I cannot.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
I want to know what she was gonna say again. I'll peep you in a second. Level 1 lock.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Yo, do facial features in most newer games nowadays look like this? Like in AAA titles? Ones where they took their time making it? 'Cause I don't know, man. It's looking pretty sharp. Wait, what's this? Oh, eyes tracking me. Oh, you don't want to know about my stupefy game.
Is that all you've got? Yeah.
Leviosaaaaa!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the great poacher
Yo,
raid
this is
of
the defense against the dark arts
1878.
teacher.
No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you
She
may
must
be
have been an
asking
animal
yourself
in her
how an
prime,
old
right?
woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Clearly, she had some skills in her
To the
prime.
wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Leviosaaaaa.
Leviosaaaaa? A levitation charm?
Isn't it Leviosaaaaa?
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in
Yo, isn't it
battle.
Leviosa?
Now, let's
With
practice
an A,
what
not
we've
a O?
just learned, starting with something small.
Or am I wrong? It's Leviosaaaaa, right?
Leviosaaaaa.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Light work.
Let us begin.
Wait, real
with a
quick, let me
basic
see
cast.
something. Ah. Whoops.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Leviosaaaaa first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Good. Now, the bit well done.
Juggling.
Leviosaaaaa.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now.
Oh,
I
you're
want
about to get
fair
fucked up,
duel,
buddy.
Using only Leviosaaaaa, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Pow!
This
Oh.
should be easy.
Protego! Stupid Protego!
Leviosa, these nuts, you getting stupefied.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy a lively duel. Don't hold close to this again. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Oof.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
What an awkward smile
I put
he
you on the
has.
spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All
Thanks,
right,
Professor.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is
Who's
dismissed.
this?
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Milda Reyes, huh? So many level 1 locks.
You dueled Sebastian.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Get away from me. I want to hear you.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
What is this?
Revelio.
Nothing of importance.
Oh,
Oh,
nice to see you, my young
I'm
friend.
coming.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
We're gonna appear weaker, right? I'm pretty sure this is the play right here. He'll need to know how much combat experience I
I
have.
have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent.
I just heard
Knew I was
dueling.
right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Someone Brackleby? Some shit? Near the somewhere? Roger. Like I see we have a main quest up all of a sudden.
Just over there.
Accio. Leviosaaaaa.
Ah. We collected something, boys.
What are you up to now?
None of your business.
Revelio.
We got a health pot. Why can't we go in this? What? Why was it just about to open and it stopped? Alright. Lucky that I had a lock on it because we would have got sidetracked again. Game is fire.
Sebastian vouches for you. That's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Very. This right here should be like a multiplayer. This little duelist club thing, there should be a multiplayer option so I could Avada Kedavra everyone in the world.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Yes.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Is you serious? Break through yellow shields with control spells like levitation spell Leviosaaaaa. Target lock lets you track enemies without aiming. Use what? Oh.
Protego.
Oh, did I not get that off?
Leviosaaaaa.
Act like a winner.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Leviosaaaaa.
Oh, double team, double team, double team, double team.
Leviosaaaaa. Expulso.
Is that all you've got? Leviosaaaaa.
Mind the one.
Ringo. Leviosaaaaa. Stupefy. There goes my way.
Expulso.
Stupefy.
Yo, Lawrence Davis just got destroyed.
Leviosaaaaa. Protego.
Sheesh.
What to do? Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought.
Such a young organizer. I'm trying to bang out right now. Let's go. Find me a duel right now, sir. What is this? Where are we going? Weasley after class.
Revelio.
Are we gonna fast travel? Let's see what it looks like,
Off
actually.
on another adventure, are we?
Wait, I don't need to be near the fast travels, right? I could just use it off the map. But I kind of want to run this whole length and see what's... Ah, whatever. Okay. That's probably the only time we're ever going to use that fast travel, but yeah. Just needed to see what it was about.
Revelio.
Is this the same one? That's the same one.
Did you see Claire's hair today?
Revelio.
Kitty. Is there no dogs? Why are there no dogs? Clearly I inspected that area, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to find that. I don't know why I didn't just teleport to this one.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Why is she asking me again?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless,
What's a streeler?
You must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand.
Yo, what's our wand going to be made out of?
The magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Yo, hold on, time out, man. Didn't somebody say this was like 100 years before, like the Harry Potter shit took place? Why what? How's Ollivander still alive, man? Like, if he's in this game, how is he still alive during Harry Potter? He must have been like 300 years old. Or at least a good 140.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Yo, which one was Sebastian again? That was the dude I dueled with, right? Or against, I mean? It better be. Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignments or types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when completed, reward you with new spells. The reward for completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. You can track assignments progress at the quest menu on your field guide.
Revelio.
Damn, all these level 1 locks. We just robbed Mrs. Weasley. And we out.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The Mending Charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Also, man, if I'm a fifth year, shouldn't I already know Reparo? Isn't that something like you learn in second, third year? Something like that, right? Right? Am I wrong?
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Where to go? Wait, what was we supposed to... Actually,
got it.
I was about to try to just strike it and see if it came down, but clearly Acio's the better play.
Revelio. Leviosaaaaa.
Huh. Yo, man, I'm not saying I'm getting pretty good at finding shit, but you know, we finding shit.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Accio. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Wonder what spell that girl in the back was
Wand
casting.
is a conduit of your magic.
Minotaur Reparo can be used to mend broken objects and pieces of the environment.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Okay, now what the hell is an alcove?
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
I guess this is an alcove right here. This little half circle that kind of goes out of the cove, right? Wait, what the fuck is a cove? I guess main, right? All right, let me actually do this. Ooh, we going to Hogsmeade? Let's go!
I have no concern of who he sees.
We shall come for that book at a later time. Spent like 20 minutes looking for this book when we could have been going to Hogsmeade, man. The fuck?
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavor to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
We shall. Yeah, I thought Hogsmeade would have had more shops. You know?
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I.
This isn't Hogsmeade,
Thank
is
you,
it?
by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
This just... Is that the Quidditch field?
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have
Revelio.
taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
Ah. I already know if we go there, they're gonna make us U-turn.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Is that right? And I'll just collect them all. Oh, I could jump that.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the
Yo.
hippogriffs?
Fire.
Absolutely.
Like we already named.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities.
We're definitely going to check out that forest
You can
soon.
see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Yo, we're going to be able to fly through all this? This is going to be crazy.
Castle.
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share?
Yeah, there's
with
some
the class?
shrooms.
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Kitty! The fuck, you think an Asian can't be a wizard? What is this?
Even if I can't afford a new broom.
Yo, how come we haven't seen a black one yet? I feel like a black cat would be one of the most populars out of for witches and wizards, you know?
Sends me owls. Can't remember the last time I got one.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me.
What is that boy carrying?
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at home.
Too many signs, man. Are we there? Is this Hogsmeade? Speed it up, sir.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this.
Bet you if I keep doing this, I'll just cut out a whole bunch of dialogue.
But there's just something about Hogsmeade. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Roger that.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Different side shops and other points of interest that you can navigate using your field guide's map. Points of interest, you can track any of these highlighting icons by pressing A, press B to exit. So we gotta go to each of these. Wait, where are we? We'll go here first. Kitty! Nah, Kyle, this game's legit. Locked. Yeah, I kind of want to get the wand last, man. What was the other two potions? Yo, but they're like, it's like right here. Ah, fuck it.